Hello, family. What's happening, my peoples? It is a lovely day to be in front of y'all again, and it's totally a blessing for me to be able to continue to create content for you all. What's happening, family? It's your boy Andre Romance, and today I just want to talk to y'all about positioning yourself in the manner that you should, you know, to be the most productive that you can be. How do you become a professional in such a case where you have two things that are presented to you and neither of them are the greatest choice for you? You have to go to that drawing board. And it starts on a personal level. It starts with every individual understanding that you don't have to settle for what's on the paper, okay? For what's sitting in front of you, for what is presented to you. You don't have to submit to just those options. There are other ways around these options that you've been presented. And it's called professionalism. Being a professional is you having a skill to apply the instructions, but also to problem solve when those instructions don't meet the criteria. And to elaborate a little more on that, with dealing with people, like say you're in a business where you work with customers, and even though your business has a certain criteria that it has to follow when dealing with customers, sometimes there are cases where the criteria doesn't appeal to the client or to the customer or to the person that you're dealing with. And this is where problem solving comes into place. This is where being a professional comes into place. You have to have that skill where you can solve the problem. Soon as you become a professional, soon as you become that person that's able to break down a problem and then come up with a solution to solve that problem and be able to implement it and teach that, you've arrived at where you need to be. So I encourage you all today to find that professionalism within self, that you are able to get to the next level no matter what options you have been given, and no matter what the scenario is, no matter what the case is, that you are the problem solver, and that for everybody that you come in contact with, that you are making that difference. It could be on the small scale, it could be on the large scale. If you don't have a platform as big as the celebrities out here in the world, that's fine. If you helped one person today, or anytime, if you've helped at least one person, you've done your job. If you've added value to somebody's life, you have become the professional. If you have solved an issue in someone's life, you are heading in the right direction of what I'm talking about when it comes to professionalism. And it is very, very important, it's imperative that we become these professionals and dealing with these issues. So when we are given some random stuff, some low budget opportunities, that so-called opportunities or choices, that we identify when there's a need to step above those choices and create our own decisions, create our own solutions to the problems. So some of us, we get caught up on doing our jobs so well and so to the T that we are not handling it like a normal human being would handle a situation. We lose the sensitivity that is needed when handling people that's in need of extra care, And so when I say be a professional, I'm asking us to be more caring and more sensible, more sensitive to people's needs, more sensitive to how we handle people and how we carry ourselves as being professionals. Because, like I said before, being a professional is not always about doing the job description, more so than it is you solving the problems. And it doesn't matter what the problem is. If an individual comes to you with a problem, it's your duty or your obligation, and it should be on a regular everyday basis that you are doing your bit, you're trying your best to solve that problem. I want to encourage you all that you do become a professional with everyday life, not just the things that you have to do to get the bills paid. You know, because a lot of us, man, we just go to work. We're looking for work just so we can pay the bills. You know, I want us to venture into becoming that professional that I'm talking about in this video, to where you're not just focused on paying the bills or making the money, but you're actually doing your bit to your society. You're doing your part when it comes to your community. Whether it be helping somebody across the street, an elderly person get across the street, or get the information that they need for whatever reason, or to the youth, you know, directing this youth in the right direction. When you see kids stepping out, say something, you know, correct the situation. Don't allow things that you wouldn't have got away with as a young folk, you know, to become the standard of today's environment. And we play this character sometimes, and it's not all the time, but sometimes some of us act like we have no morals and values anymore when it comes to life and how we deal with people. And sometimes we will put ourselves, we will put our jobs, our businesses before a human life, you know, before an emotion, before the sensitivity of someone's information, somebody's personal information. And you know, a prime example would be, you know, blasting people on social media because you feel like you need to get something off your chest, or you need to get the best of somebody else, without properly handling the situation. You know, the media is really, really good at doing this. You know, they are very, very good at tearing apart characters, you know, and just beating down somebody's character. And so when handling life, you know, when going about life and going about how you carry yourself, be that professional. You know, be that professional. Be that person that is needed to correct the situation or to solve a problem that is needed to be solved. And so I encourage you all that, because, or I encourage you to do better with yourselves, and to also be thinking about these things, you know, so that you can understand that your part is important in society. Not just you being on an individual level, because over time society has gotten us to a point where we are dealing with self. You know what I'm saying? Just like this channel is, I titled it Self-Growth, but there is no self without us. You know, you have to build other people up in order to build yourself up. And it's through your own understanding that you're able to help others to help you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a circle cycle. The things that you do to other people are the things you really do to yourself. And so I just want us to carry ourselves as we want others to carry us. And also, you know, carry others, you know, as you want others to carry you. You know, but carry yourself like that, and also carry others the same. If you want the benefits and you want the discounts from the store, think about it in the sense of, okay, if I want those benefits, I have to do the same, you know, to anybody else that asks for these benefits. Okay? Society has divided us and put us in a category to race against each other, to compete against each other, as if to say that because you do a little more than this person, that you deserve a little more than this person. And it's not that you don't deserve a little more, uh, but it's how you deal with the situation. It's how you think about the situation. Because like there's a flip side to every coin, and there's a reason why uh, you get more when you put more in. You know, there's a reason why you get more when you put more in, and society will have you to believe that it's because you're better than the other person. But see how that coin flips? That's not the honest truth. Even though it would make a logical sense in somebody's eyes, but it couldn't be further from the truth for a wise person that understands what life is, or how we are all connected as one. Once we all are on one accord, there's nothing that we will fail at. Nothing that we will fail at. We'll start to succeed beyond what is being handed to us, whether we like or do not like the options and decisions that others or people that feel like they're above us are choosing for us. I hope I said something that impact you in a positive way, in an uplifting way. I want you all to thrive and strive for the best life that you can live. Also, support your family, support your friends, support their hustles, support your community to the fullest. Anything that you can do to add value to your community, to add value to the people around you, I want you all to be doing that. I want you all to understand me when I say that that's important. The smallest bit of motivation from you to another person is important in this day and time. And it's so important because time is moving. Time is moving. It's not waiting for us. And as long as we don't understand, and as long as we are not on one accord, we can't grow. All right. I love y'all, and I want to see y'all doing better things, man. Y'all keep me up. I'm going to keep y'all up too, man. I'm out this thing.